Hopefully I have enough time to read this one. I chose another one from the guidebook. Number 11, Sacred Scar. This one, when I first seen it, hopefully I don't get in trouble for... I'll just do this. Sacred Scar. Okay. And the fact that it's right in the middle, it's almost like the third eye chakra should be in the middle of the forehead, but in this case, it's connected to the heart chakra somehow. A lot to do with spirituality, death and rebirth, and phoenix energy. Let's see what we got there, number 11. I try to read as clearly as I can, guys. If I stumble, so what? Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which one caused pain being transformed into a higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from wounds to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process in the hidden higher purpose behind all things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. That's a hell of an intro. Some experiences are hard to weather, even when your intention is to trust. Going through a challenging time is likely to give rise to suffering. Consider the mother eagle raising her precious eaglets in the sanctuary of a meticulously padded and fiercely defended nest. They know safety and comfort until one day the mother, who provided unceasing nurturance, abruptly pushes them out of the nest and into the air. She knows this is how they will learn that they can fly. For the eaglet, there is not yet such knowledge. Disorientated and disturbed, but eventually innate instinct overtakes the confusion. And those who brave the flight, those little eaglets begin to flap their fledgling wings during the plummet from their nest. They have learned the purpose of the tough lesson and grown. The trauma of disruption became their initiation into power. You don't have to enjoy the process of growth, but you can always trust it has your best interests at heart. However, do not confuse negative, especially traumatic experiences, as something Spirit has inflicted upon you. Your spirit would love your growth to happen in the most joyful and peaceful ways as possible. As your relationship to Spirit heals and strengthens, this can be a way to grow you more often than not. However, Spirit also knows that sometimes we are to move through intense experiences before we can gain access to the light. Those experiences can teach us things only those who have truly suffered and brought their suffering to conscious and healing can know. The lessons learned include compassion, wisdom, strength, and fearlessness, faith in Spirit and in humanity, and recognition of the challenges of awakening whilst having trust in the ultimate power of the light and the divine universe. Such a soul becomes one truly badass and divine human being, a powerful healer and a light bearer in this world. The Oracle of Sacred Scar lets you know that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your potential. You are not being punished. Those circumstances have not been imposed upon you by Spirit, but Spirit will work with you to free you of negativities and bring you into the light, stimulating the sacred, alchemical wisdom within your heart that knows how to distill goodness, grace, and the healing from even the most terrible experiences. If you are deep in suffering now, know that Spirit is with you, loving you, and bringing you this oracle. Even your inner child is begging you to. You shall heal. Do not give up. Proceed until you are exactly where you most want to be. You have the inner spirit to ensure even a negative experience will only cause positive growth in you and your life. Your healing process. Place a hand at your heart. Take a deep breath and calming breath in and out. Repeat 3 times. Read or say the following aloud if you choose. I am a divine soul on a sacred journey. The wounds that are healing are where the light is most active within me. When pain gets my attention, it is the divine wisdom within asking me to notice and learn something helpful and compassionate. My scars are signs of wisdom gained. The light can and will assist me in transforming even the most difficult struggles into holy paths of grace. Healing shall manifest completely generously and lovingly according to divine timing for the spiritual benefit of all beings. I am grateful, strong, and blessed. Rest, reflect. Are there issues you believe you cannot heal? Can you hand them over to Spirit with the belief they can and will be resolved and healed? Repeat the above statement if you feel to do so. It will help you anchor confidence and trust in your heart and mind. Ground, replenish, and hydrate yourself. Once you've done this, you have completed your healing process. So if you resonate with this, as I do, actually, amongst most of the cards that I've chose from this Oracle guidebook, this is a personal one to me, and it has symbolic meaning and resonance for me. If this is something that you're going through, if you're struggling, please do reach out to those that you do trust and feel comfortable to be vulnerable around. If you need to get out into nature, it really does lighten the mood. I mean, I don't meet too many depressed people that get out into nature and just really truly relax, that don't feel a little bit better afterwards. I know it's difficult, and some of the stuff that's been placed on us for lessons learned or whatever we carry genetically with DNA or whatever, people that came before us that didn't heal have placed on us or projected on us to carry as baggage. I understand it's very difficult, and it's hard to fight that negative programming that have been placed on us very young, because it kind of gets like planted in there like a seed, and it grows on its own, but it's not the kind of seed we want growing in our mind. So we kind of have to, bit by bit, remove it and the roots that have implanted in there, because that's no longer the thinking that we want anymore. It's an old way of thinking. Anything that's not beneficial to your growth and your spiritual development or your emotional development, or even your creative development, anything that's going to hold you back from that sort of thing is not really what you need, if you agree. All right, you're doing the best you can. Cleanse yourself, ground yourself, whether it be smoke, sound, water, fresh air, fire sometimes. Be cautious with that, with your discretion. Don't be flinging fire around or anything like that. I just seen a marshmallow go flying, so like, maybe your inner child is begging for your attention too. And I'm not trying to force feed this down your throat. If this resonates with you, great. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you wish. I truly appreciate you energetically for stopping by. And I thank you. And hopefully you can thank you too.